Hello all, my name's Jared, but my friends call me
Anyone
Buff.
who does not have the maps
And
should be
tonight,
following.
We are doing the docks. We've never managed to do this one successfully. I will be tanking, so hopefully I won't be responsible for the wipe. Wish me luck.
That sounded like gibberish. Who was that?
So you say Cortex?
Yeah.
Where are you? Look, let's head south, Vortex. I'm standing over here running back and forth.
We got a pretty good crew tonight.
You're with
We're
the
working
raid.
really hard to get our numbers up, leveling up people, and it's starting to pay off. Let's see how many people we have in zone.
Right, this is spot number 3. If you don't know how to label it, just say something.
Because we have 50.
I do not know how to label it.
Okay, on the bottom right there'll be a little pincher symbol. You just left click that. It's kind of midway on your screen, but it's right below height. Then you click add label. And you can name it whatever, and then click save map. That's important at the bottom of the map toolbar.
I would also select large.
This
Yes, large
This
for
raid
bigger text.
has
The
a
small one
special
is
map. So
unreadable.
And after you get to
Here.
spot of save number 3, keep heading south.
Make sure, yeah, I got the right screen on.
What can I mark it as?
3.
3.
Is this locked? Why is that locked?
This spot is number 4.
So he's trying to label each of these spots for people who don't have the map. I have the map, so I'm good. This one's a mess, though.
Something I like to mention
Lots of
too.
mechanics.
Whenever you get called to run to a spot, when you run there, you get a buff on you. The buff actually goes off of you, and about 2 seconds later is when the DD hits. Wait for the DD to hit you before you run away from your spot, because if you're on top of someone else's spot when it hits, then you get 2 of them and you will definitely die.
Alright, moving back towards the raid. We're going to make a hard left right when we get to this opening.
I think the, the flea ball or whatever, the boulder that comes down this rug is the hardest part.
Right here, spot number 1.
If the guild's fighting here and that boulder's all the way down that hall, it could be bad. And an extra wrinkle, I'm going to be tanking this time, so if I get called...
After you get spot number 1 marked, keep going, and this is spot number
let's see.
2.
Which one is my fade? I need to... I think it's Balefire Burst. Escape Combat, yep. How long of a
And
recap?
that's it, just spots 1, 2, 3, 4.
10 minutes. Gee, I hope that doesn't bite me. They're going to go over all the mechanics because this one's a mess. We did just do Silence the Cannons, though, and I think it was a new personal best.
I think Parham's logging in, so we'll get another tank.
So, I don't know. I'm feeling lucky. Okay, I'm pausing. I'll bring it back up when I start describing what's going to happen.
But we're going to keep everything else the same. Okay. For everybody here, I think we walked through the maps and everything. I'm going to just walk through this event. So this event will start, and it's been a minute, so forgive me, but there will be a wave of 4 strikers that will spawn first. We will not burn them at all. We will DPS them slowly. Next, I'll get you in a second here. We will DPS them slowly. After we kill the first group of 4 strikers, we will get another set of 4 that spawn. Once we get that set of 4, we will full burn on that, because during that time we will start to get sets of 4, I think they're experiments or some other type of mob that will come in. So we'll have up to 8 mobs at once probably that we'll have to tank. We will always switch to the experiments first because they have much less HP. The strikers have lots of HP. The mobs also have frontals, just like the last event. So what we have to do is make sure we stay behind them. Okay, we are going to full burn on the strikers until the experiments spawn, and then we will full burn on the experiments and then switch back to the strikers and so forth. We will do that for a couple rounds. It will be a little chaotic. We got to make sure we keep it clean. Everything gets picked up on the tanks. Careful to watch your aggro. If you're AEing, make sure you use your tools that you have. Tanks, make sure we get things picked up. After we kill those ads, or towards the end of killing those ads, we will, the Leviathan down here, it's somewhere over here, it's a flying ship, will become active. It's called the Immature Transport. It's just floating down here below this mechanic over here. If you guys haven't seen it, it will come over to the spot where we are standing. Then it has a couple things. One, it has a nasty tail swipe, so no one is going to stand behind the mob. We are going to position the mob so the tail is into the wall and the tanks are facing us. And one of the changes are we're going to move spots here in a second, and I'll talk through that and I'll show you where we're going to put that. The second thing is, once the Leviathan spawns, he has a very nasty AE. So no casters want to be in that aura and near the Leviathan. You're going to stand further back. You're going to stand out of that aura. We are going to have to splash heal this entire fight. Okay? Everybody needs to stay stacked up if you're melee on the boss. And 1 second. Okay, everybody needs to stay stacked up on the boss the whole time while we DPS him down. You won't go behind the boss, or otherwise you're going to eat that tail swipe. Okay? After we kill the Leviathan, this mechanic over here will become active, or this chief mechanic, and then we will kill him, and we will win the event. There are quite a few emotes and mechanics. If you do not have triggers for this event, you need them. So please let us know in raid. We'll make sure you get them. You need to have EQ log parser. You need to be able to pay attention. There are 3 main mechanics. One is, let me look at the audio triggers, what they're called now.
As testament to how tough
Okay,
this
sorry.
raid is.
One is from the Chief Mechanic, and there are 4 of them. Chief Mechanic Energy 1, 2, 3, or 4. You will get targeted with it, and this is what the map is for. You will get a huge white aura. It does 600 to 800k damage once you get hit by it. 4 people will get called at once, which is why you have the map. You will get called, and it will tell you either 1, 2, 3, or 4. That is corresponding just with the where your name is in the emote, the trigger should take care of what position you are and tell you where to run. So if you've marked your map or you have the map accordingly, you are going to run to that spot. I'm going to call out one thing here. 3 and 4 are down this south hall here. Okay? Do not run down a different hall, or make sure you invis yourself before you're trying to run here. Don't run down here and get aggro on all these crabs. Okay? Please make sure you know where you're going. All right? When you have the big white aura, you will also have a debuff in your window. Do not run back to the raid and away from your spot until the debuff is gone in your window. Your aura will fade 1 to 2 seconds prior to the debuff going away. Okay? So, for that one, the Chief Mechanic Energy, you'll get called 1 through 4. You will run to the corresponding spot. You will stand there until not only your aura is gone, but until the spell window is removed with the debuff.
Essentially, you will stand there until you have 80% less hit points, and then move.
Correct. Same thing as last event, Geomantras, whatever you have to help save yourself here.
Valias, DI, DA, whatever. Any of them work great.
Okay. Next one is mites. At the same time, I think it's 3 people will get called for mites. All right. When you get called for that, it's an individual trigger as well. All right. You will have an emote for it. There is a boulder that rolls all along and up and down this red carpet here. Okay. When you get called for it, you are going to run to that boulder, and you're going to try the best you can to what I'm going to call dip your toe into the surrounding aura around the boulder. If you get too close to it, it will stun you and deal damage to you, as well as the debuff with the mites. So you're going to try and barely step your toe in that to remove mites, and then you're going to run back to the raid. Okay? So people will be getting called for both the Chief Energy and for mites at the same time. So people need to pay attention. It comes very quickly. It happens the whole event until we kill the Leviathan, then the mites stops, but the energy is the whole event. Okay? When you are running to energy, please make sure if you're running, I think, to spot 1 or 2, be cognizant of where the boulder is. All right? If you run through the boulder, you will get stunned and take the damage, even if you don't have mites. So, Zach, good call out. You can use your leap to leap through the boulder and get past it.
Escanor growth phase.
So, use your tools that you have. Okay, the last thing is, I'm just going to explain it, but we're going to assign some people to do it. There's the last emote is for the bay doors. There are 5 bay doors. It is going to call out that ads are trying to get into the bay door, into one of the doors. They have to be clicked within, clicked within, I think, 10, 12 seconds or so, maybe 3 ticks, essentially. If we don't, you only get 1 shot at it. If you close the wrong bay door, it locks out the others, and then the mobs will get dropped off. If you don't get the bay door, we will get 6 of the original striker ads while the event is going on. Pretty much, we probably won't be able to handle that currently, so please make sure that we're doing the correct thing here, and we'll get those taken care of. We're going to put a couple people on those and back up, and we're going to walk through them here in a second, just to make sure that we're doing the right thing. We can't afford to get 6 ads, essentially. Okay. I don't think I missed anything. I do want to talk about, I think we're going to try this new spot over here. So we're going to have everybody move up to me over here. We're going to move up right up here. We're going to talk through the 2 changes we're going to make. All right, we are going to pull the mobs to here. We are going to face them south here originally, okay? So they will always be facing to the south here. So we avoid the AE. So tanks, you guys are going to be standing here. Everybody else is going to be standing back here on the wall, okay? We're going to bring them right up on top of the ramp, all right? But they're going to be facing down the ramp, okay? Everybody will be on the wall here initially. All right. After we kill the ads, or when the Leviathan becomes active, casters, you are all going to move up to this top platform right here. Okay. This will keep you in a spot to avoid the AE. All right, from the mob, and we are going to splash heal everybody else while we tank the Leviathan right here. On the wall here. Leviathan's going to get pulled all the way to the wall, and then we're going to turn around so the tail faces the wall. Okay, so we don't take that nasty AE. We're going to move spots over here for a couple things. One, we're going to reduce the distance needed to run for the boulder instead of over there in the corner. And then it's also going to make it a little easier to dodge the boulder going into either of the mechanic spots here. So everybody needs to make sure they shrink up here.
Does anybody have invis potion to give to Ryan?
Who needs some? I'm open to trade with Escanor. I got some invis pots.
The tank lineups are out. Bethorn is number 6 on the X-Star, and Bick is number 7 if we get to 7. You should have plenty of time to target and pick up your ads when that second wave spawns over in the southeast, because we know it's coming, and we're a lot further away in this spot over here, so should have plenty of time to pick them up. Make sure you have levitate on so you don't fall off, and then fall off without levitate.
Well, if you didn't have levitate, you wouldn't fall off. You'd float off, right?
That's right.
Still fall, just slower.
Okay, let's see here. Is Zer's in here?
Yeah, he's in zone.
I see that now. I didn't have him in raid. Did Zer's hear that explanation? Does he have triggers?
He doesn't have EQ log parser downloaded.
Can you read?
I think so.
He should be fine.
We just need to make sure we're running away. The one can wipe the raid.
Tell me again where you want stuff tanked and facing.
We're gonna bring the mobs up here, and then you're gonna face them down the ramp. Right? Everybody can have their butts on the wall over here, so you can bring them up on the platform. They just need to be facing away from the wall down the ramp.
And same with the Leviathan.
Yeah, same with the Leviathan. And then the casters will move. The Leviathan has that nasty, has a really bad AE aura. So all melee are going to be in that aura, unfortunately, as we're fighting it. So we all need to be stacked up on top of each other right at the front of the boss. And we need to make sure we're splash healing. So all the healers should be able to get up here on the platform and get out of the AE and be able to be in range and splash heal.
See what the Leviathan tanked down the ramp?
Yeah, the tail will be against the wall because he also has a nasty rear AE.
Oh, so the Leviathan's tanked where the raid is now and facing tail towards the wall?
Yep. Everything is facing south when we tank it. Its back will be against the wall, but the Leviathan will be pushed against the wall, so no one will be behind it.
If it's facing south, then its tail would be like down the ramp.
No, the down the ramp is south, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm backwards.
No worries. But yeah, we have to get it shoved up against the wall here and then turned around.
Sounds kinky.
Yep, and that's why we're letting you tank it.
Let's fuck this pig.
Okay, does anyone have any questions? I know it was a long explanation. We haven't done this in a while.
If a tank gets mites during while they're tanking, should they fade and try and get to the boulder, or
Yes. Fade and try to get to the boulder.
I say, fuck that, eat it.
Yeah, I was saying, we're already tank light, right? So if you fade, you're just going to dump it on the poor unsuspecting DPS that are going to get smoked.
We have decent
So
tanks. I
there's an
think we have
achievement for
7.
not curing mites. There is no achievement for curing them. If you cure them, odds are you die at the boulders most of the time. And if you're doing group heals the whole fight, more than likely you stay healed. But that's my personal take on it. I never run because I always die. Every single time I run for mites, I die. I don't run anymore.
What happens if we don't cure it?
Not a damn thing. You get a dot, and you're getting group healed anyway, so you just heal up on the group stuff, same as normal.
So you're just kind of doubled up, and you're getting messed up by the AE and the other.
So AE, everything heals and DPS, you're saying?
With this number of healers, we should easily be able to heal through that dot.
I think I would agree with that. Hopefully, splash healing. Yeah, tanks definitely don't run. Do we want to try one way trying to run, or do you think it's easier if we do it the other way?
Let's try not running except for the 4 spots. Don't run if you have mites, run if you have one of the 4 spot DDs.
I mean, if we
do
that,
the
we can't
boulder
have-
paths by, we could just take a little step into the thing, and then, I mean, we'd still be in range.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does
which-
spread, doesn't it?
No, the mites do not spread.
Oh, so they're not viral. Just person gets it.
Yep. Just the person called gets it.
Okay, I'm down for trying it that way.
Eye on the boulders anyway.
Yeah, so people should just be slamming group heals and splash heals constantly the whole fight.
Yep. Basically, have a couple of group heals up full time.
Do the casters need to be with the rest of the raid then?
Good question. What do you
be in range of splashes and cures and shit, right?
Yeah, but we can't have them in range of that dot either. That dot sucks. It's really bad.
Well, they should be far enough away that their rains aren't going to hit them, so that should be the same range-ish, right? In theory? EQ math?
Unsure how big the range is.
It'd be nice to throw a paladin in their group to group heal. But they only have a druid.
We're confident they're not viral.
Pretty confident. Yeah.
On the mites?
Correct.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's
100%. They're not
Isn't that
viral.
how the movie Kids started too?
Okay. We will try not running for the mites then. Casters, do casters need to come down the ramp a little bit then? Like, I'm afraid.
If they get the mites, then they should probably go to the spot with the rest of you, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe that's the better way to do it. If a caster gets a mite, they get closer to the splash heals.
Yeah. You can't cure it either, so. I know certain classes can cure, but if we're going for the achievement, we don't want them to cure.
Yeah, I just want to beat the event. So whatever is the highest chance of success rate. So I mean the less running we have to do, I think, is better for us.
Also, if they die, at least they die here at the raid. We can res them. We can rebuff them. If they die in the boulders, somebody's got to go get them and probably die again.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, and the boulder is it's a nasty 400 hit plus the mites. People are dying a lot on that. Okay.
Should you set the banner here then?
We're still in the banner aura here.
Yeah, but you could use the banner damage if you tank the mob on the banner. I mean, everybody knows that.
That only works with doors.
Oh.
Because there's so many waves of ads, the off tanks just pick stuff up. If you see a tank on it, then you're good. You can move on to something else because we may not get a perfect, 1 through 7 ads. We may have to, dip, dive, duck, dodge, and dip, and freaking just get a tank on it for now until they're dead. This, at least the first part, and then once the ads are dead, I think we just have to worry about the bosses, right?
Correct. And then we need to assign doors. I will help do doors. Who else do I have? Elvissa. Do you remember what to do on those?
Click the thing.
Correct. Shoot. All right. I want to make it very clear to everybody here. This square right here that I'm standing on, no one should click this. No one should touch it. Do not accidentally click it. This is one of the doors. So if you click this square, it will potentially get us ads. So only the people who are assigned are going to use that.
Can you plan to fire something directly in front of it just to let everybody know that if you touch it, you will get burned?
Yeah, if I'd love to do that. We got people who have enough people to put a fire here.
Only me and Moffat and mine anymore. Tooth Fairy abandoned us when we abandoned him.
Where do you want
not
it?
in a fellowship right now.
Yep, there it is. Is that where you want it?
Good enough.
But the thing is, there are ones, we're never going to move the group away from here, right?
Right, the other ones, it's just you and I. We're going to have to figure it out. You have what they're called, right? West, inner west, central, inner east, east. You have the map, right?
I do.
Okay, so the door should get called in an emote and it'll tell us which one to go click.
Since only one of us has to go, do you want me to be in main charge of that, or do you just want to tell me when to go?
I would love if you can be main in charge, especially since you're faster than me. However, I do know this event does stun, and things happen in this event with AEs and things. So I don't know if it's better to have both of us go for it the first couple times, because it's gonna likely wipe us if we get 6 extra ads during this event.
Usually we have two people go for it all the time in case one of them gets stunned.
Okay, and then we should probably have a backup if someone's dead. Let's see. We got. Gallant, you here?
I think that's a no.
He's in TeamSpeak, so. Can you hear me, Gallant? You're going to be third backup for the dock doors. Okay, I'm going to walk you through it right now. So each door, can you see me over here on the campfire? Okay. Each door has one of these squares. You can go ahead and click this one right now. Click that. See how if you look below here, the door got shut essentially for this. Okay? You just clicked the east door. All right? Do you have that on the map? Okay. So you are the third backup. If Elvisa or I die, you'll become number 2. If we're both dead, you're number 1. Okay? So if you look on the map, there is one called East, Inner East, Central, Inner West, and West. Do you see those on your map? Okay. So the trigger will tell you which one to go to and to hit the square. So I want you to go to each of those spots real quick and make sure you know where the square is for each of those doors, and you're comfortable being able to run over there and click the appropriate one if it gets called, if we're not available. If you click the wrong one, it locks out the other ones from being available. You can't just click all 5 every time. So you only get one shot at it. So we need to make sure you do the right one. It's about, I think, 12 seconds before it needs to be hit, before we're in danger zone here. Make sense?
All right, what was that first thing you said again?
For what?
Like all the way back in the beginning.
Yeah, we'll send you the cliff notes here. I'm tired of talking. All right.
I recorded.
We're gonna start in like 2 minutes here. I got 1 or 2 people AFK, and then we'll get going.
Keep your geomantras up too. It'll save your ass.
I'm back if I was one of the 1 or 2
Sorry,
people.
there's been a lot of explanation on this one. Action should be starting soon. Let's see, we're at 33 minutes.
Incapacity
I'll
down.
try and put that in the description so people know to skip ahead if they don't want to hear the explanation. I never noticed this, but it looks like trade skills do transfer to your personas. Cool.
Okay. Got people back. All right, tank set.
Should be. I'll do it one more time. Bethorn is 6 and Bake is 7. And we are pulling them up the ramp and facing them down the ramp.
Correct. Last chance for people who missed, don't have triggers, don't understand something. Okay. I'm going to start it. One last thing. Remember, don't burn on the first set of ads, okay? We will burn after we kill the first set of 4, okay? And then we'll follow assist.
Tanks, come to the ledge and pick this thing up.
Started. Started. Okay, get them stacked up, get them slowed, get them facing south, please. Everybody should be behind them. We got one facing us.
Dimtree CO power. S Monk Alliance active. S
Arm,
Celestial
get on
Regeneration.
the other side, please.
Yeah, face them down the ramp. Face them south.
A Strikers Alliance was successful next Monk cast.
Remember, save your burns here. We'll be burning after this set.
But if you got an AoE, it's great.
That's right. Always AoE.
Bike Covenant is active. S Monk Alliance active. Covenant fading. S Monk Alliance active. A Strikers Alliance was successful next Monk cast. S Monk Alliance active. A Strikers Alliance was successful next Monk cast. Next COP.
Drakall COP, please.
Drakall COP. S Monk Alliance active. Next CR.
I was left off last week.
A Strikers Alliance was successful next Monk cast.
Guy's got a lot of HP.
Well, at least we got past this group. We've always been dying on it.
S Monk Alliance active.
Well, this is just the first part.
We haven't died on the 4 ads.
It's still a milestone.
Yep. When we get the next set
A
here,
Strikers
guys, we're going
Alliance
to do a
was
full
successful
burn.
next Monk
Okay.
cast.
And when we, during that next set of 4, we will get some of the experiments. We will swap and reassist when those come in. Okay, and we'll swap back and forth between strikers and experiments.
Next COP.
Okay, get him picked up. Get him facing the other way. Full burns.
S-Monk Alliance active. S-Monk Alliance active. LV CO power.
Dirging top.
A Strikers Alliance was successful next Monk cast.
Alex, feign death. Let the tanks have aggro.
S-Monk Alliance active.
Looks like we have the Leviathan aura right now.
It's the original one. It's not the damage, right?
Well, I inspected it. It looks damaging.
Okay, the Altereds are here. Swap to them.
Make sure you face the ads all to the south, please. Thank you.
S-Monk Alliance
Keep
active.
burning. Remember, should be on the Altereds.
Yeah, see that dot? Well, it went away for a second.
S-Monk Alliance active.
What does this red ore do?
Well, it's 550k DPS over time, and does a melee slow, or yeah, makes you move slower.
Don't we normally have this more Altereds coming in?
Yeah, it's pretty constant.
Swap to the Altereds. Get them picked up.
This is tanks. Just pick them up if they don't have a tank on them. That's where we're at right now. Doesn't matter order. Just make sure there's a tank on
power.
Need tanks on these.
Next CR. S-Monk Alliance active. Annihilator C. S-Monk Alliance active. S Celestial Regeneration. An Altered Strikers Alliance was successful next Monk cast.
More incoming.
Get them picked up. Swap to the Altereds.
S-Monk Alliance active.
Is Leviathan active or no?
Incapacity down.
Nope.
He's not normally active till all these are dead, from what I've seen.
Normally we are too slow, and he
S-Monk
becomes
Alliance
active beforehand.
I think we've got really good DPS though.
Ranged classes back out of the aura.
Alright, he's active.
There's the transport.
Okay, pull the mobs down the ramp a little bit. Everybody try and get out of that aura here if you can. We got more.
Hit Oriate Bane.
Tanks, just pick them up when you can.
Kill that top striker and then switch to the Altereds. Get them slowed. Tanks, get them picked up. Someone get Zickus res, please. Splash heals, guys.
S-Monk Alliance active. Next COP.
Rakan, Mog, Sarkin, Ewi. Please run away your white aura.
Next CR.
Mites get stacked up. Just get heals. Top, get the Overseer.
We haven't wiped yet. Knock on wood.
Mog's top is Pyro. It docks. Run away your auras.
Nasty stun.
Put your geomantras at their opens.
Is this gunner just stunned?
He might.
Run to spot 1. Spot 1.
Bethmore, McMuffin, Colin, Q. Run your auras away, please.
Don't get run over by the ball, right?
Correct.
Yeah, dude, did you ever see Indiana Jones?
Yeah, well, I got squished.
Kill this gunner here that's on top of us. I think he's stunning us. Gallon, Daor, and Zickus, Hot Lips, run away your aura. Should just be on the transport now. Splash heals. Get people rezzed if we can, please.
Hit power.
There's another gunner.
Yeah, I don't like being right on top of it here.
This guy's like a bad penny.
Is there a target, like you target a gunner or something?
Filthic CO power. Run to the boulder.
Put Thorn down.
Casters need to kill the gunner to the east.
We're getting hit by both of them.
Well, the casters are getting hit by
Win of this, Zach, Drakall, run. I'm stunned for 10 seconds here.
Were we getting hit by overseers in the other spot?
Oh, but it feels way heavier than it should.
Yeah, this DPS probably isn't switching. Because it doesn't have the ET window, autopilot doesn't pick it up.
No, Usually on Zegany, we don't even kill that guy. It doesn't feel that heavy, bro.
McMuffin, Hot Lips, Colin, Festivus, run.
I'm dead on the boulder path.
Next COP.
Didn't have enough hit points coming back from running away.
Param Icarus, Drakall Gallant, run.
Boss just moved.
S Celestial Regeneration.
Dimtree Gallant, Puzzled Filthy, run.
Puzzle died.
Too far down, boss loose. Kelvian will grab him if you're up. Or anyone really. Move him back to position, tail facing the wall.
Just die. Let's get out.
So I was looking for the boss, but all I saw was corpses.
That's the longest we've managed to last so far. I feel like the AEs were, like we were getting hit with more than we needed to be.
Yeah, we're not doing that spot again. I don't know why the gunners are right on top of us there. We don't need to deal with those. We're going to move.
Do it at the bottom of the ramp. Did the rocks go all the way up that path to the bottom of the ramp we were at the top of, or no?
We can do it, I think, to the ramp to the right of us. There's no gunners, I don't think, over there. Or do they move and follow the raid?
I don't believe so.
Okay, let's get rebuffed quickly here. We did a good job there in the beginning. We were splash healing decently, I think, through that. If the gunners move to us, maybe we'll turn around and kill them. But I think we're just going to move to the middle there.
I'm going to pause until the next time, until we start the next round. Overall, I think it wasn't a horrible attempt.
Yeah, running
Next
to the
CR.
when you get.
I think we're about to start again. I switched back to my druid because
we got Baba Voss buffed, right?
Just came on, so I'm not needed as a tank anymore.
I think I'm good.
Which is good.
Okay. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kind of feel like I contribute more as a healer.
Tanks get the 4 strikers picked up. Remember, no burns here. Hold everything until the second set.
Perurim Covenant is
Get these
active.
strikers stacked up, please.
S Monk Alliance active.
Who's got that one?
South. Face them south.
Covenant fading. S Monk Alliance active. Perurim Covenant is active. S-Monk Alliance active. Covenant fading. Gallon CO power. Bike Covenant is active. Perurim Covenant is active. Covenant fade. S-Monk Alliance active. S-Monk Alliance active. Covenant fading. Colin on we fade.
Baba is linked good.
Perurim Covenant is active. S-Monk Alliance active.
Alright, thank you for letting us know.
Covenant fading. Next COP. A Strikers Alliance was successful next monk cast.
Alright, I'll flash these next set coming in, and just pick them up when you can.
Tooth Fairy Fortitude.
Okay.
S
You picked
Celestial
up full burn.
Regeneration.
Peel, turn them in the right direction.
Perurim Covenant is active. S-Monk
Your
Alliance
melee and
active.
get aggro. Help your tanks drop fade, feign death. You don't need to fight for it.
Tooth Fairy Fortitude down. S Celestial Regeneration. A Strikers Alliance was successful next monk cast. S Monk Alliance active. Perurim CO power.
More ads coming in, get them picked up. We're going to kill the striker, and then we're going to swap to the first altered.
Perurim Covenant is active.
Trying to come back in, guys. Computer crashed.
S Monk Alliance active.
Gunner's up.
Bike Covenant is active. Covenant fading.
Focus on the ads first, please.
Did Babavas crash?
Yeah,
Covenant
he said he did.
fading.
He's trying to come
Covenant resolved.
Come back.
Incoming.
Gunner's down.
They ate my cleric. Get him up.
Swap to the altereds, guys.
Perurim Covenant is active. S Monk Alliance active.
Back in group when you okay.
Next CR.
Yeah, that kicked me out of raid.
Next COP. Feather. Covenant fading.
Switch to the striker next. That's low.
S Monk Alliance active.
After the striker, back to the altereds.
S Celestial Regeneration. Annihilator CO power. Perurim Covenant is active. S Monk Alliance active.
Free tank pickup number 2, please. I think the boss is going to go active soon.
Down.
Ranged classes back out of the aura. Covenant fading.
Okay. Leviathan, make sure we're getting it pulled into the corner after when it becomes active here.
Hit Aureate Bane.
Guys, these altereds are too far in front of this other thing. We shouldn't have to step in front. There we go. Thank you.
Someone, yeah, it ducks.
S Monk Alliance active.
It feels impossible to stay behind this mob.
Zickus, Axel, Gallant, Shady, run your auras off.
Is active.
If anyone can res the docs, please.
I got him.
He's res.
Thank you.
Covenant fading.
Ranger busted up. Whenever possible, try to get me back in the raid, please.
Who's that?
Baba Boss.
Baba Boss.
Okay, sorry. Yep. I meant tell window minimized. Hot Lip, Shady, Pyro, Carl, run your auras, please.
COP. S Celestial S Monk Alliance active.
That's fucking teamwork, bud.
Thank you.
Nice job, guys. Okay, kill. Do we have a gunner up close?
Covenant is active.
Okay, lots of splash heals here as we get the melee in on the transport. Range, you guys you see the aura, don't get too close.
So jump on the
Covenant fading.
transport.
Body, Drakall, Sully, Pyro. Oh, those are mites. I lied. Auras are Monk of Wonders, Colin, Sherdaster, Windroot.
Gunner up.
Okay, Rangers and range, get that gunner down, please.
S Monk Alliance active. Perurim Covenant is active.
Pyro, Sherdaster, Wenny, Daorn, run.
Covenant fading. S Monk Alliance active. S. Celestial Regeneration.
Gallant
S.
Topis
Monk Alliance
Param
active.
Soli.
Perurim Covenant is active. Feather. S. Monk Alliance active. Perurim Covenant is active. Covenant fading. By Covenant is active.
Hugh
Immature
Zicarus.
Transports
Bring
Alliance
more,
was successful
Madib.
next monk cast. Covenant fading. Covenant resolved. S. Monk Alliance active. Immature Transports Alliance was successful next monk cast. S. Monk Alliance active.
Collins Axel Fab
Perurim
Shady.
Covenant
Run.
is active.
Gunner up.
Close the inner eastern bay. Filthic CO power. By Covenant is active. Covenant fading. Next CR. Covenant resolved. S. Monk Alliance active.
Elvissa, you live? Did you get that emote?
Yeah.
Immature Transports Alliance
I'm-
was successful
I'm not
next
seeing
monk
the
cast.
square, like,
Oh, I beat you to it.
okay.
Yeah, see how it says Drakall slams the trigger to close the bay?
Yeah. I thought
S.
they were
Monk
always here.
Alliance
I didn't
active.
realize they disappeared.
Yeah,
Perurim
so,
Covenant is
well,
active.
when we click one, it makes them all go away for a certain time period, so we have to make sure we don't click the wrong one.
Covenant resolved. By Covenant is active. Close the western bay.
Western Bay.
Gunner up.
Covenant fading.
Can anyone
There's-
hit docs from 3? Because my group will be all dead soon. If you're in my group, you should come back to the banner. Because you ain't gonna get a heal.
Perurim Covenant
Kill
is
that gunner
active.
up top if we can.
Next COP.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Ads.
Somebody's got
Covenant
ads.
fading.
Gunner down.
Fade.
Can we get ads? Oh, god damn it.
It's on Tooth Fairy, it's on Curl now.
S.
Zers.
Celestial Regeneration.
Get those crabs picked up, please. There's normal ads. Get them picked up. Someone ran down the wrong hall.
I called this. It was called the spot 3, and I ran there.
Yeah, you ran too far.
Close the inner western bay.
Idox is down at spot 3, looks like.
S. Monk Alliance
We got
active.
spots
Got an aura
called.
on us.
Somebody, 3 more people should run. I'm not sure who it was.
Feather.
Monk Moggs, Param, Baba. Get these crabs dead, please. Kill that gunner as well if you're ranged.
Monk Alliance active.
Yeah, the A is nasty.
Perurim Covenant is
Pick up the boss, pick up the boss.
Tooth Fairy's down.
The boss is loose, we gotta get it pulled back into the corner. ASAP. Make sure we get it turned.
Covenant fading.
Nice job.
Close the western bay.
My group is all down.
Who's the healer?
By Drakall.
Q.
Run to spot 2. Spot 2.
And Zers.
Next CR.
Bobbing down.
Yeah, 2-3 down.
Chief Mechanic just took out about 2 groups.
Yeah, someone didn't run.
And mages. The mage is down.
I think that was me. I read my name on the wrong line.
Unconscious. At spot 2.
Run to the boulder.
And I just got mites. I'm dead.
Yeah, I think that's white. Right. We have anyone even up?
Yeah, looks like
That was a much better attempt, though.
Yeah. Let's get everybody rezzed.
Close the inner eastern bay.
And then I think we'll decide what we're going to do here.
Are these things that
I'm
badass,
encouraged.
or is our DPS just that suck?
They're pretty badass, bro.
God damn.
This raid is kind of the cock block for everything else.
I think paying taxes is fucking less time than this fight. Tooth, what's your opinion? From our resident tax man?
The taxes suck. But you gotta pay the tax, man.
maybe not.
Fuck that tax.
All right, guys.
You don't pay no tolls, you don't get no rules.
I'm gonna stop the video. It was a valiant attempt. It didn't happen tonight. We're gonna try again another time. I think we're getting better.
I saw stuff
Till then,
written
like and
that
subscribe.
I had the mites, but I didn't
See you
hear
next
it.
time.
But